Hello and welcome. You're watching the News Hour Agenda. I'm Padmaja Joshi. Today, a very strange story came to light. A story about how the state government of Punjab was procuring vaccines from a private manufacturer, then at a marked up price was selling it to private hospitals in the state. That's not where it ends. The private hospitals then again added a 500 rupee profit to this cost, and eventually the people of Punjab, if they went to these private hospitals, would have to shell out 1,560 rupees for a vaccine that ordinarily, if they took it in a government hospital, they would get for free. This created an outrage, an uproar, where every non-Congress party, the BJP, Akali Dal, the Aam Aadmi Party, they said that this was a massive vaccine scam that is being carried out. The government itself is taking a cut and it is helping its friends, private individuals running these private hospitals, make a killing as well.
प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल को फैसला किया अपना डोजिंग देने का, वैक्सीन देने का, वो हमारे सीएम साहब के सामने मैंने रखा कि ऐसे ऐसे करके ये बात हो रही है, तो उन्होंने इमीडिएटली इसके ऊपर इसका संज्ञान लेते हुए बोला कि इस चीज़ को रिकॉल करो और जो फैसला आपने लिया है उसको वापस लो। और जो हमारा बजट सेशन था उसमें सबसे पहले उन्होंने बोला सबको ये जो वैक्सीन है फ्री लगाई जाएगी, तो फ्री लगाने का हमारा जो फैसला वो अटल है। टोटल मेरे ख्याल से कोई 80,000 में लग जाता है, 42,000 दी गई थी, लेकिन 80,000 देने का फैसला उसको हमने टोटली वो कर दिया। 42,000 भी हमने उसे वापस लेने का।
सारे पंजाबियों को दसना चाहना है कि वैक्सीन हैगे है, पर पंजाब सरकार लुट्टन ते लगी है। हो की रहा सारे वैक्सीन जिहड़े गरीबां नूं जाने सी, पिंडां जाने सी, शहरां जाने सी, थोड़े कोल होने सी, सारे वैक्सीन सरकार ने डाइवर्ट प्राइवेट अस्पताल कर देते।
इसकी जांच होनी चाहिए और ये इस तरह से जो सरकार कर रही है, सरकार के जो ऑफिशियल्स हैं या सरकार के जो मुख्यमंत्री हैं, उनको पनिशमेंट होनी चाहिए इसकी। लोग तो देंगे ही देंगे पनिशमेंट।
सरकार मिलकर प्राइवेट कंपनी और अस्पतालों के साथ जनता का पैसा लूट रही है। ये पंजाब में वैक्सीन के मामले में भी, इस महामारी में भी चल रहा है।
So let's just explain to you the maths of it. Basically, here is how the vaccine purchase takes place. For the state government, vaccine manufacturers have priced Covaxin at 600 rupees, at 400 rupees, pardon me. Then so basically the state government bought it at 400 rupees. They took a profit of 600 plus rupees, sold it to a private hospital, and on the MRP that the private hospitals took, they took another 500 rupees profit, and eventually 1,500 plus rupees were paid by the end customer. Now this takes us, can you please take this graphic off air? The graphic I'm talking about is one of vaccine pricing, how the government took it from the manufacturer and then how it was sold at a marked up price. Anyhow, so the big questions that we come to now is that of propriety and also of crony capitalism. The issue is, why did the government take a profit in a vaccine that was supposed to be given to the Aam Aadmi of its state? Second, where is that money which the government made? Third, who took this decision? Because the health minister of the state says that I have no idea. It is the nodal officer and the top bureaucrat of the state who will be able to answer all questions about why private hospitals were chosen. So is there more to this that meets the eye? The state government may have rescinded its earlier order, has even told the private hospitals to give back not just the existing stock of vaccines that they have remaining, but also the ones that they have used should be replenished by them. But what about the larger story of what was at play here?
You're watching the News Hour at 10. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
All right, Let me go across, in fact, now to our panel of guests. Joining us is Guru Prakash. He's the national spokesperson of the BJP. Advocate Vijay Dharni, she's an MLA of the Congress. Sanjay Hegde, senior advocate, and political analyst Dushyant Nagar. I want to start by asking you, Ms. Vijay Dharni, was this to help the hospitals, the private hospitals, make a profit? Now, let me quickly explain the math of this. Ordinarily, private hospitals, and I correct myself, I'd said 600 rupees earlier, that's not correct. Private hospitals, when they buy directly from the manufacturer, they have to pay 1200 rupees. And according to what the Chief Secretary said, Chief Secretary of Punjab, they should be selling it at 1250 rupees, which means the profit they would make would be only 4.17%, as opposed to what has happened in the case of Punjab. In Punjab, private hospitals bought from Punjab government at 1060 rupees and sold it at 1560 rupees, which means that the net profit they made was a whopping 47%. The profit of a private hospital went up from 4% to 47%. Does this not strike you as an effort at crony capitalism, Ms. Vijay Dharni, where you are profiteering, you are helping private hospitals make a massive profit?
See, now, in this particular case, as a one-time measure, the Punjab government decided to give 40,000 vaccines to private hospitals as a one-time measure, so that the private hospital starts the vaccination drive. For that purpose, they have purchased and given it. And very important is that even through private, they have to go buy it further for the next time at 1060 rupees to Bharat Biotech if they want the next supply of doses. As a one-time measure, they started the vaccination drive. And very important is, there is no margins that is being made here. Here, there is nothing called 47%.
Ma'am, margins have been made, as a matter of fact. The state government made a profit of 660 rupees for every dose of vaccine.
Let me explain. See, now, whatever the extra that would have been, maybe on the infrastructure or nursing charges or so many things, even GST. In the central government is not allowing any vaccine without GST. You know very well. GST should have been added in that case. So many other taxes also follow. Vaccines, we have been continuously...
What taxes, madam? Okay, just a second. If the Punjab government is buying it at 400 rupees and selling it...
They are not exempted GST. Try to understand.
So you're saying, just a second, you're saying, so you're saying that this 600, Ms. Vijay Dharni, the 660 rupees profit that the state government is making on each dose while selling to profit hospitals is GST.
As a one-time measure, they have given it. But this pricing and all, we have to make an inquiry into the process. This is not correct. What figures you are telling is not correct. 1060 rupees is...
These are absolutely correct figures. I will tell you, let's put that again. Just a second. There should be no confusion. There should be no confusion in anyone's minds. When the state government bought the vaccine, for each dose they paid 400 rupees. But when they sold it to a private hospital, the hospital for each dose paid 1060 rupees, which means that 660 rupees went in the state government's pocket. Where is this 660 rupees per dose? Where is it?
I want to ask you only one question. Did the state government answer you all these? They didn't answer anything.
No.
Did somebody, Tom, Dick and Harry...
They haven't answered anything.
A responsible government, you should...
No, there is no Tom, Dick and Harry. I will tell you who answered. The state health minister... Just a second, ma'am. The state health minister... No, ma'am. First you got the logic of GST. Now you're saying Tom, Dick and Harry. First of all, the state government has taken back its order, which in itself means that the order was wrong. That is why they have taken it back. Point number one. Point number two, the state health minister has spoken, not a Tom, Dick and Harry, unless you consider him one. The state's health minister says, I have no idea about why these vaccines were given. The only person who can answer is the Chief Secretary and the nodal officer. So basically, the Punjab government's vaccination program is being run by bureaucrats. The government has no idea what is being done to the vaccines.
See, this is the
Ms.
basic
Vijay Dhan.
problem. Your central government's vaccination policy has to be changed. First of all, the central government has opened the vaccination to private holders. Private hospitals can buy from private vaccine manufacturers. These things are going on. We have been continuously saying.
Ma'am, what does this
that
have to do?
The central government should evolve a policy where every citizen of this country gets the vaccine free of cost, and we have been continuously telling
Okay.
this vaccination should be made universal.
It's
And very
funny,
important,
ma'am. It's
the
funny that you say every
government
citizen should get it free of cost, and yet
Yeah.
these vaccines, which were meant to be given free of cost, were instead given to a private hospital which did not sell it free of cost.
This is
But
being given by
respond to the
the
point, Guru
government,
Prakash, where
not
the
by the
government
state
and the
government.
Congress is arguing that private hospitals were not being able to procure. So to kickstart their vaccination process, a one-time allotment was made. Don't make such a big deal about it. They just wanted vaccines should be available everywhere, including private hospitals. Guru Prakash.
Yeah, Padmaja.
Padmaja, I think it's my turn, ma'am. I think it's my
Ma'am,
turn.
you've made your point
You must understand
and you've got a
that-
copious amount of time. Let Guru Prakash respond to your allegation. Just a second, madam, please. Okay, now silence, it's his turn.
The power tussle in the Congress party in Punjab is an open secret. Everyone is aware of that. And like has been said by the Honorable MLA herself, that first she said it was about the GST, then she said some Tom, Dick and Harry. It is the health minister of your government, ma'am. No Tom, Dick and Harry was admitted that he is not aware of it. So you must come clean on this. But you must also understand, Padmaja, that Congress party has this pathological habit of doing corruption. You look at their history, starting from Jeep Scam, Bofors, Warren Anderson, GWG, 2G. So this is not surprising. But what surprises us is that at unprecedented time, an unprecedented crisis, the Congress party is trying to make money out of it. Let me remind the Honorable MLA that the national COVID vaccination drive started from January this year, ma'am. And from January to April, there was direct procurement provision. So please have this clarity in your mind, ma'am. From January to April, there was no payment done. The central government was taking care of everything, ma'am. And now you are saying that the change in vaccination policy. First have a clarity of thought. First make some coherent strategy. Then blame the central government.
You're saying this is a scam.
Policy for reducing
You're
the
saying this is a
central
scam.
government
But the state government is saying,
Exactly.
Guru Prakash, it's a one-time allotment to help hospitals start their vaccination process. They weren't able to get it. Private hospitals didn't have access to vaccines.
No, Padmaja, what they do, what is their standard operating procedure these days? We saw what happened in Rajasthan. They wasted the vaccination. So for the sort of politics, this level of political discourse is so shameful. It is beyond my comprehension. You see, we have
Sanjay
the data
Hegde.
in front of us. The amount of vaccine wastage that has happened. And now this scam, where they have categorically made some 2.5 crore. So the Congress party must answer. Who is accountable? जवाब किससे मांगे? अब जवाब हेल्थ मिनिस्टर से मांगे, जवाब एमएलए साहब से मांगे, जवाब सीएम से मांगे. So there is no coherent person in the Punjab Congress or the Punjab government. There is a power tussle going on. They must come clean on this and ensure some accountability at this unprecedented
Sanjay
time
Hegde, this
and
is a
not do
scam.
some corruption.
If it's a
This
scam,
is a
it's a
scam
very
and everyone's
small
washed their
scam.
hands off it.
Then that's the first thing I could say. I think even the BJP spokesperson said 2.5 crores. 2.5 crores in Punjab is something. I know my good Punjabi friends. That's a kind of sum that they would all laugh at. It's a small sweet shop in Ludhiana would probably produce more money. Now let's forget all the.
So you're
figures.
saying that it's okay
Right,
because
no,
it's
just
just 2
1 minute,
crores.
just
And if
1
I may
minute.
add a small
Yeah.
caveat over here, as of today,
Let me
nobody really
complete
knows
my
how
point,
many
Padmaja.
vaccines were sold. Through the day,
Padmaja.
3 different figures have happened. Let me just quickly qualify. Let me quickly qualify this amount, this scam amount, since you say this is all, it's piffling amount. It's just 2 crores. The 2 crore calculation has been done assuming that only 40,000 doses were given. Fact of the matter is, as of today, nobody has a fix on actually how many vials were given. Because in the morning we were told 20,000. Then the health minister said a little over 40,000, and the Hindustan Times, quoting sources, has said that over 80,000 doses have been given. So that in itself is up for debate. If 80,000 calculation is done, then almost 5 crore rupees have gone into the pocket of the government.
My objection is to just using the word scam freely right through. Okay, the 37% of your vaccination of all the vaccines which you have produced over in the program have gone waste. Here, at least, it is vaccine which has gone to the private hospitals, and I assume that it has gone finally into Indian bodies, where this is not vaccine which has been sent abroad and some Maitri or something has happened.
But Mr. Hegde, how do you know that this would have gone waste? As a matter of fact, no. So you are saying at least these vaccines have not been wasted.
Please check your national vaccination figures. 37% of
I want to again bring you back to the point of this particular story. You said that at least we didn't waste these vaccines, we gave them to private hospitals. How do you know that these vaccines, if not given to private hospitals, would have been wasted?
To say we. I am not saying we, please. I am only objecting to this entire description of scam here, scam there. That is not it. There is an administrative decision to give it also to the private sector.
Then what is it?
Some 40,000 doses given as
why was that decision taken? What is the logic of that decision?
It is entirely within administrative competence to decide that you can have it in the private hospitals as well. If private hospitals are also to be part of the process.
On the 15th, they gave vaccines to private hospitals. On the 23rd, the health minister said that we have no vaccines for our public health centers. So you made an administrative decision and said, let's give it to the private hospitals to sell, while your own government hospitals were running short of vaccines. Why? Why was this artificial shortage created in public hospitals?
Whether it is the wonderful state of Gujarat or the equally wonderful state of Uttar Pradesh, you have no vaccines. That is a fault in the actual production.
No, sir.
Yes,
that
madam.
Is not the point.
Madam, please,
that is not the point.
Please,
the point is
exactly
that you did not have vaccines for your government hospitals, but you gave it to private hospitals. But you are not answering my question.
Figure.
Not at all.
Please do not. No, please do not inflate a 40,000
I am not inflating. I am not inflating. I quoted my source. Hindustan Times has attributed to sources 80,000 vials at the least being given. I have told you where that figure came from. And nobody on record has still said how many were given.
40,000 vials is what the state has said, and it has been given as a one-time measure. You yourself say that now the order has been withdrawn, and these hospitals have been told to return the 40,000. So now it is a temporary lending of 40,000 vials. Now, is that if anybody were to challenge it in a court of law, I am pretty sure that the state of Punjab could adequately defend it. I am not for this government, that government. All that I am saying is
but
you should have a sense of proportion.
There is still no defense. You
should have a sense of proportion before you cry wolf everywhere. No.
It is too small to be a scam. Basically, that is the gist of Mr. Hegde's argument, Guru Prakash, that it is too small to be called a scam.
No, I would kindly like to respond to
too small to be called a scam. It's hyperbole, Guru Prakash.
What you want it to be a 1,76,000 crore scam. Like you did in 2G, like you did in the auctions. No, sir, please listen to me. What you did in coal block allocation, what you did in Augusta Westland. No scam is a big scam or a small scam, sir. A scam is a scam. It is a scam. The people of Punjab deserve that vaccine. What did you do? And you are constantly raising this point on the vaccine wastage. I want to ask you, sir, which state has wasted the maximum number of vaccine? Are you aware of it, sir?
How much?
Chhattisgarh, 1 in 3 doses is
You do not even have the added-
who is answerable for that?
have
Is the central
figures
government
of the
answerable for
number of
that?
deaths
I
due to
pity, sir,
COVID.
that smug on your
The New
face
York
and this
Times
reason of
has told us
2.5 crore.
nearly a
This is
million
such a foolish
people
argument.
have died
It
of
is the people
COVID.
of India.
And here
It is
you
the
are
people of
going
India. It
after
is the money of the
40,000
people of
vials.
India. So you are
Come on,
accountable
please
to
have some
that.
sense of
Yeah,
proportion,
please
sir.
ensure that
Over
accountability. Whoever has done that,
over a
you have to
million
say
people
something.
have died
You have
Okay,
to
because
say
of
I
your
think
incompetence.
sir.
Over
Okay,
a
Mr.
million
Hegre,
people
you are
have
saying
died
that
because of
let's
your
not engage in
incompetence.
hyperbole and call it a scam. Do you at the very least agree that this is misdemeanor, that the government has no business selling vaccines to a private hospital?
Absolutely not.
Is this a misdemeanor or not?
No, there isn't. The government can say that I will address the health problem through the private sector as well as the public sector. There are people like my mother, who's 83 years old, who is bedridden, can't go to a government center. Those people also have to be addressed. Now, how do if you rely only on the government sector, a lot of people who are left out can never get it. So if a government says that I'm going to address it
Fair
both
enough.
through the
Now
private
let me
sector
ask
as
you
well
the
as
next
the
question.
public sector.
Fair enough. The private hospital have also been roped in. That's a great idea. But why are private hospitals being allowed to make a 47% profit? Ordinarily,
Your
going
figures
through
are
government
wrong.
channels, Mr.
Your
Hegde,
figures are
these same
simply wrong.
hospitals would have made it's absolutely 100% correct. If they went through
There are
the
three
government
kinds of
channels,
lies:
these private
lies,
hospitals
damn
would make a
lies, and
profit of
statistics.
4%. I will.
No. See.
So I will tell you, sir, how we have reached that figure.
If you
No,
buy
no, no.
something
Let
at
me give you the
1200 and
calculation.
inject
The
at
calculation is
1250,
very simple.
You make no profit whatsoever. If you inject, if you make
Exactly,
no
but
profit
that
at-
is not what these
now
private
exactly.
hospitals did. Mr.
Exactly.
Hegde, listen to me. Give me 30 seconds of your silence. I'll explain to you. You made a great point. If you procure at 1200 and sell at 1250, you actually make
make no
only a
profit.
4% profit. But
No,
these
you make a
hospitals,
loss.
you make
You
4%
have, you have not.
But those,
you have not counted the cost
but
of
these
the
hospitals,
injections,
sir,
the
just a
syringe.
second. Just a
And the
second,
time
can I
of
please
the-
finish what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen to the
Yes.
whole calculation. Okay, let us also assume that your calculation is correct. You make a loss if you procure at 1200 and sell at 1250.
Yes.
But this is not what the private hospitals did. The private hospitals in Punjab procured it at 1060 rupees from the Punjab government, and they sold it not at 1250 as had been told to them by the chief secretary. They sold it at 1560 rupees. So they made a profit of
If they-
47% because their procurement price was lesser than what would have been if they went to the manufacturer. The Punjab government actually used a loophole. State governments get the vaccine cheap. So the Punjab government said, I will buy it from the manufacturer and then sell it to the hospital, helping the hospital make a 47% profit. Where's the public interest in this, Mr. Hegde?
There is a public interest in private hospitals not going down either. And if you check the figures, I doubt at even 1500 that they actually made a profit. Be that as it may. It is
Well, I'm glad at
entirely
least
within-
somebody is acknowledging in these times that private capital is also important, considering that Soot Boot Ki Sarkar, Hum Do Hamare Do have been the rallying cries, crony capitalism. But you think it is in public interest to ensure that private business also survives. Dushyant Nagar. Now I want to come to
I
the
said
next
private
question.
hospitals.
Who made
In a
this
pandemic,
decision?
You can't shut down any hospital.
Private
You can't
hospitals,
starve
private
out.
business.
I have only one.
Not shutting down, sir. There is a lot of difference between shutting down and helping them make a killing. There is a huge difference. Anyhow, now let me bring in Dushyant Nagar because he's been waiting patiently. ये फैसला लिया किसने, दुष्यंत जी? किसने फैसला लिया? आज पंजाब सरकार में ये हालत है कि इस फैसले का कोई रिस्पॉन्सिबल ही नहीं है. हेल्थ मिनिस्टर कह रहे हैं मुझे नहीं पता, चीफ मिनिस्टर कुछ बोल नहीं रहे हैं. ये डिसीजन किसने लिया?
देखिए, केंद्र सरकार पूरी तरह से देश के अंदर कोई वैक्सीन पॉलिसी बनाने में सफल था. पिछले साल अगस्त में हमने देखा जब एक वैक्सीन निर्माता ने कहा था कि पानी की बोतल से सस्ता हम वैक्सीन भारत को उपलब्ध कराएंगे, उसके बाद वैक्सीन की कीमत आज पंजाब में जो कुछ हुआ वो उन्होंने वापस लिया, निर्णय में सुधार किया, लेकिन केंद्र सरकार के अंदर सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने पूछा 35,000 करोड़ रुपए का खर्चा
सर, निर्णय में सुधार तो किया जब सब कुछ ये भांडा फोड़ हो गया. ये कितने वक्त से चल रहा है,
लेकिन मोदी
कितने
सरकार
अस्पतालों
का
को
तो
दिया गया
वोट
है,
भांडाफोड़
कितनी
करती है।
वैक्सीन्स बिकी
उसके
हैं,
बाद
ये
भी
आज तक किसी को पता नहीं है। सरकार में किसी ने आज तक नहीं बताया है कि ये कब शुरू हुआ और कितनी वैक्सीन ऑलरेडी बिक चुकी है। ये फैसला लिया किसने? और मैं आपसे ये पूछना चाहती हूँ, एक सेकंड, एक सवाल आप सुन लीजिए दुष्यंत जी, इधर उधर की बात मत कीजिए, आप मेरे को ये बताइए कि अगर हम ये भी मान लें कि पंजाब सरकार में 2 करोड़ का मुनाफा हुआ है ये बेच करके अस्पताल को, ये 2 करोड़ किसकी जेब में गए हैं?
आप एक बात बताइए, जो पानी से सस्ती वैक्सीन देने की बात कर रहे थे वैक्सीन निर्माता कंपनी के बाद, उसके बाद में अब वैक्सीन कितने पैसे में बेची जा रही है, वो मुनाफा कहाँ जा रहा है? केंद्र सरकार बताए ना, गुरु प्रकाश जी बताइए, क्या नहीं बोला था अगर भारत बायोटेक के मालिक ने कि हम पानी से की बोतल से सस्ती वैक्सीन देंगे? आज तक देश में एक वैक्सीन को लेके कोई पॉलिसी नहीं बनी। 140-37 करोड़ लोगों के जीवन की कोई परवाह नहीं है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग 2 करोड़ का हिसाब मांगने आ गए। अरे भाई 35,000 करोड़ का हिसाब कहाँ है? सुप्रीम कोर्ट को भी जवाब नहीं देते आप। ये भी रफाल है क्या? कि रफाल
तो आप ये जवाब नहीं देंगे कि इस फैसले का कोई मालिक क्यों नहीं है, सेंटर की पॉलिसी क्यों है इतनी खराब, इसका जवाब मांगेंगे। ठीक है, बताइए गुरु प्रकाश।
हाँ, नहीं देखिए,
अपने जिनके घर शीशे के होते हैं गुरु प्रकाश, वो दूसरों पे पत्थर नहीं फेंकते, ये कहना है दुष्यंत नागर का।
आपने आज का अखबार देखा होगा, सेंटर ने 1,500 करोड़ का पेमेंट किया है ताकि एडवांस में वैक्सीन दिया जा सके, पहली बात। दूसरा, जनवरी से लेकर के अप्रैल तक जितनी वैक्सीनेशन हुए फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट हुए हैं, कितने वैक्सीनेशन हो गए हैं? 23 करोड़ हम टच करने वाले हैं। हमने कहा था कि अगस्त के महीने से पहले हम 30 करोड़ वैक्सीनेशन लगा देंगे, ऑलरेडी हम 23 करोड़ का टच करने वाले हैं। हमने देश के सामने अपना रोड मैप रखा है, देश के लोगों को हमारे ऊपर भरोसा है। इस साल के अंत तक दावे के साथ हम लोगों ने कहा कि 216 करोड़ वैक्सीनेशन अवेलेबल होगा और 100 करोड़ से अधिक हिंदुस्तान के नागरिकों को हम कोविड से सुरक्षित करेंगे। ये दुष्यंत जी के सवाल का जवाब हुआ। बार बार रफाल लेके आते हैं, बड़े मुद्दे को काटते हैं। भैया रफाल में तो कोर्ट ने कह दिया है, कोर्ट ने कह दिया है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी ने कोर्ट का समय वेस्ट किया था, ये कांग्रेस के मुंह पे तमाचा था। दूसरी बात, कमिंग टू पंजाब, पद्मजा, वी मस्ट ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड कि पंजाब सरकार की नींद कब खुली। The CM's intervention, it came only after the center earlier in the day sought a report from the Punjab government. The central government was aware that over 40,000 doses of Covaxin, it had procured over for ₹400 last month. They have sold for 1,060. It is 165% higher price. So I want to ask a simple question from the Madam MLA representing the Congress party. Is it the GST? Even if it's a scam of 2.5 crore, you are answerable for that, ma'am. You are accountable for that. It is the people of India, it is the people of Punjab who want the answer from you tonight, ma'am. Please answer and please illustrate and have some clarity of thought in your party and
Ms.
the
Vijay
government in your
Dharma.
state.
Where did the money go? Who took the decision? Where did the money go?
Yeah, Guru Prakash ji, you have to understand one thing. First of all, 6.5 crore vaccine, even if it is not useful to Indians, you have sent it to abroad. Here there is lot of, we need vaccines.
Madam, why are you shifting the goalposts again? Answer the question. At least India, ma'am, you know the logic that you're giving. It would apply if the Indian government had bought vaccines from Bharat Biotech and sold it to France or America or somebody else at a profit. But they didn't do that. They either did it as a part of Maitri or they did it as a part of contractual obligations. Do you not realize that here you have the government practically playing the role of a middleman, where they are purchasing, making a profit and then passing it on?
See, you have a, Padmaja, you have a logic for sending the vaccine abroad, which cannot be made available for Indians. You are sending it to abroad, and the manufacturer is not government sector, but the private provider only is manufacturing it. There again, it's a private provider.
So give me your logic. I have told you what the logic of this union government is for sending the vaccines abroad. Miss Vijay Dharni, you give me your logic, because through the day, okay, I will need to reduce your audio. Madam, what is the logic for the Punjab government taking a cut in profits and then selling it to private hospitals? Explain to me the logic. That is the one thing we've been looking for all day. Just explain to me the logic. Ms. Vijay Dharani.
1,060 and given it to the private hospital as a one-time measure. This is what the nodal officer very clearly has stated. And the 1,200 will arrive only if GST is loaded on that. That is my opinion. In such a case, there is a logic that the Punjab government wanted the private hospitals also to administer the vaccine to people who are in need. So you have to understand, beyond the government,
Why can't the private hospitals get it themselves from the manufacturer? Why can't, just a second, why can't the private hospitals get it themselves from manufacturers? Why can't the private hospitals get it directly from manufacturers? There is plenty available for them. 25%.
Now, for as a one-time measure, they might have done it, and it is the next time. It is for the government. The central government has evolved a policy that the private hospitals can buy directly from private sector. The vaccination policy of the central government clearly establishes the
Madam,
fact that the private can buy from private. It is also
Madam,
the central government has done it like that.
Madam,
it is not the
okay.
state government.
Guru Prakash wants to respond to you. I will give you the last 1 minute. But you know, when you keep saying it was a one-time measure, it was a one-time measure. In a lighter vein, scams are also one-time only. You can't keep scamming people continuously because then you get caught out. But anyway, Guru Prakash, respond to this.
No. I must appreciate because Madam MLA is not able to make a very coherent point here. First, it was about the GST. Second, it was about the misinformation. And third, it is a one-time measure. Ma'am, can you please answer one simple question? Only today, your government, in a letter signed by Mr. Vikas Garg, who is the state in charge of vaccination, they have directed all the private hospitals to return all the vaccine doses available for them. So can you please tell the people of the country that what is the reason behind this decision? What is the logic behind this decision? You have failed. It is your failure and your malefic intention of doing corruption. Now it is exposed. Now you are finding answers. You must order an inquiry. The central government is also very keen to know what happened, and only after the intervention of central government, you did some inquiry. Please do some introspection. It is not the time to do politics.
Then in that case,
it is an unprecedented time. It is an unprecedented time. Please come together. Please fight this pandemic together and don't do corruption now.
Guru Prakash ji, can I answer?
Absolutely. And then in that case, if you think that there is malafide involved there, then maybe the Union Health Ministry should carry out an investigation, or the Supreme Court, which is anyway seized of matters regarding pandemic management, has already formed an oxygen audit team. Maybe even an audit of all the vaccines across the states can be done by a Supreme Court monitored committee. Here's a thought. Thanks very much, all gentlemen and Ms. Vijay Dharani, for having joined me on the show.